Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap Podcast, man. Number real raw shit, man. I'm talking about hottest podcast in the city, man. I'm talking about number one, man. Then coming before this, man. I go by Gas the Psychiatrist, man.
I'm Mr. MEANA the Motivator, brother. Here to motivate the nation. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get to it.
Facts.
Gonna motivate the nation, man. A lot going on in the nation right now. You know what I'm saying? Tech 9 got the nation. Man,
Let's see, Tech got the nation.
everybody talking about Tech 9, about the shit that he came out with, the allegations that he had and shit about it, Yellow Boy, about his brother or whatever. Like how I want to address the situation to the not on some shit like, man, nigga down bad, he a rat, ooh woo, cause that ain't my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck about that. Sitting down with Gangsta tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Not that side of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. For as he a rat, and you know I ain't that under the code like that to be worrying about if he a rat or not. I was like trying to figure out the intentions,
Right.
the intentions of it.
That's a touchy situation because, like I said, it's been going on. Like this, something that happened down there 30 years ago, and Tech and Yah have been doing interviews throughout the time, and that has always been a question that people asked, and they was pretty much at one time saying that it didn't go that way. Like Yella had a lot of different. He was a wild boy. He had a lot of different issues that he was dealing with out there, so it could have came from anywhere. That's documented throughout different things that podcasts or whatever that they had done prior, and so when it came out this time, it was like almost like left field to me because of what was said prior, like you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if I saw Tech put out a message before he started this thing, and he was saying, okay, I get it now. I understand like how this go. Everybody said they got, tell your story or whatever. Well, I got some stories that I won't tell, and I guess that was one of the stories that he, had on his chest that he wanted to get off. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about it like that. I'm glad you said that because, like, I just think also that nigga felt like that was a powerful story. If Tech felt like I had all the facts or not, nigga just knew that's a powerful story in the city of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I just think Tech took the role of everybody would saying, like you just say, I caught on how to do this shit. Mm-hmm. I think a nigga just was a little off how a nigga doing it. You know what I'm saying? Tweaking it in third person and leaving a little out on purpose and twisting it, you know what I'm saying, to make it fit for YouTube ready. You know what I'm saying? Still get your point across. Niggas not coming with the real 100% woo. You know what I'm saying? Right. To lead a nigga in them type of situations. So I think he got caught up into that. And then when he realized, like, damn, man, I got to delete this shit because I don't even like the reaction that's coming from this shit. And I thought that what it was about. We telling stories, but not them ones that'll lead a nigga somewhere.
Yeah, that's too still wide open to a level. You know what I'm saying? There's no statute of limitation when it come down to somebody being unalive. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's the truth or not, you know what I'm saying? It sparks up a lot of people ears to, like, you know what I'm saying, talking. And like I say, even though Tech took it down, that don't stop other people from screen recording.
Oh yeah,
and
that's a
posting
fact. So many people done did that
and doing what they doing with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about, the old heads and, like almost like the old heads or messing the game up, or for people. But you know what I'm saying, you can't really judge a city or area off of 2-3 people that speak a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, because one or two people, spoke a story that they feel like they shouldn't have spoke about. That don't make the whole area as being like that's what everybody own. You know what I'm saying? People quick to give everybody, that title when one or two people, you know what I'm saying, do what they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, they just put it on the whole area because, oh, they from this area and they speaking like that, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I think that sometimes you just be confused on, like you say, YouTube ready. Like people think like, I could just put it out any kind of way and it's just a big joke. But consequences come with that shit, you know what I'm saying, when you put it out, a certain kind of way, like which get people speculating and talking the way that they want to take it. And then they do their own commentary on it to make it,
Right. I just think niggas too be naive to know like it's not this what niggas do. Like it's not possible for this person who was wilding at 19, 20 years old for him to make the same moves that he making or thinking the same way when he 50 something. You see what I'm saying? So when he do some fool shit or some bitch ass shit that don't match the 20-year-old of him, you looking like him a bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But really he not, bro. Like he don't really supposed to be the same, bro, from 19 to 20.
Right.
But that's where you at right now on social media, on Instagram. You at where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, I'm talking about your mind is still at where he was at. You looking at him like that. So when he do some fool shit, you on his ass. Right. You still expecting that? Nah, bro, it's hard to be that. You don't even think the same no more. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be like, check a bitch ass nigga back then because he did this the other day. It's basically what I'm saying.
Right.
I can't judge you from being the person who we heard on the songs. I can't just be like you was fake on them songs because you did this today.
Right, yeah, people change, throughout time. But like this code that we govern around, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like, you live and die by it. Like, you know what I'm saying? No matter how old you get, there's a certain code that, especially when you call yourself a street dude or say that you're in the streets a certain kind of way, it's like almost like the code to how we supposed to move according to, what you was raised by. Now, even if you changed up and you don't live by that code no more, it's still like, you understand exposing certain things shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, you're not supposed to do it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you may look at it. But, like I said, every man got his own mind to do it the way he want to do it. But, when you take it down, that makes me look like, maybe you felt like, damn, I did do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get all these comments and seeing how people taking it, it makes you look at it like, damn, I really like violated the game on some level or some form. Like,
but if a nigga say fuck you and then if a nigga say fuck you on the post and then you get on one to call with this nigga behind the scenes or through the DM or whatever on the phone, but the post of what he said about the nigga still up, even if you took it down or other people. But you don't feel no way no more just because we got on one understanding? Niggas feeling like
you should do the same thing that you did with the post that you felt like was still putting out bad load. Like if you felt like what you did on the last post that you put out and you felt like, man, I shouldn't have went and did that way, you know what I'm saying? You should take down any other post that you feel like I don't feel that way about as well. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
But even if that person took it down, but other bloggers, screen record and they still have it up, you don't feel no way no more. It's still fucking with you.
It probably would still be fucking with me because it's still out there. We can't stop that, can't stop it. But if I got an understanding with a person and understand like where you was at with it, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta respect it for what it is. This is social media. This is how it go. We can't stop people from using content the way that they use it. Like they say, once you press play, it's out there, and or upload or whatever you're doing is out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's you subject to let anybody grab that content and do whatever they want with it. You know what I'm saying? Word it, splice it, do whatever they want to do to get their point across the way that they want to do it. I've seen people splicing one piece here, another person saying something else, just kind of creating their own narrative about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's the nature of social media. People using it the way that they need to use it to benefit what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? They don't really
facts.
care nothing about you. They don't care
That's what I said, yeah.
if you lose your life behind it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you put it out there, but I'm gonna use it the way I want to use it. You know what I'm saying? And it becomes like fair game because that's their platform and they got a right to kind of like air out anything that they want on their platform when they want to do it.
And it's not possible, but it's just that, man, that's something that come on damn near everybody mental when you know you on some genuine and you on some real shit to where how real it is. You know, like especially when you're a rapper, you know, you'll write some shit in the code, boy. Nigga can't tell you, boy, I just came up with the coldest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't tell you ain't came up with the coldest shit.
Right.
But when it come across, you don't get that feedback how you thought it came across when you first came up with that bitch in the car.
Right.
And that's what be happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's some, you know, sometimes you gotta know the pros and cons of, like, you know, how what the response. You gotta know that they're gonna have some people that agree with you and they're gonna have people that disagree with you.
right, but when you saying that shit, when you first come up with that shit, only way you thinking a nigga gonna take it like it's the realest or the verse is the coldest. You ain't thinking of the negativity that gonna come from this, cause your mind is clouded, boy. Like, bitch, I'm talented. This the shit.
You so in tune with what you about to deliver to where you just caught up on how dope this is or how
Facts.
informative this is, or you know what I'm saying, to where you just don't even see that nobody could see it from a negative perspective until you start getting the negative reality.
And I
back.
think that would I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Just how I'm feeling. I'm a little emotional. This the realest shit. I'm about to get it off my chest. Cause niggas have reasons for different things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the intentions. Cause niggas be like, man, I just need to get this shit off my chest. Man, I'm talking about I ain't got that loan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got that long hair.
you know,
It could be, you just never know the intention.
That was thoughts that I had, you know what I'm saying? I was like, Tech going through dialysis at this moment, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he got good or bad news about it, but I know it's a situation and I know how serious that situation is. So I didn't know if he felt like before, you know what I'm saying, it's all over for me, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to kind of get this out, you know what I'm saying, you know, off my chest, you know what I'm saying? Because
And bro, like, it just it's not everybody that should affect you from doing some shit that you think they should do for you, right? It shouldn't be everybody just because you have a relationship with them or you know them from back then. Woo woo woo. It should affect you for the handful of people where y'all that we know, man. You should do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And cause at the end of the day, nobody owe you nothing. But I could see a nigga feeling the type of way about that person though. Like, boy, we like this. You supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even him don't owe you nothing.
Right.
But I get it when a nigga be like, boy, you. But not everybody just because you was cool with him and you came up in the era with him.
Nah.
It don't work like that.
There are certain people that you feel like, you know, but you got to take it, you know what I'm saying, on the chin to the level of like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I can't make you do it. You know what I'm saying? To me, that'd be more like, that's what it is, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you did for a person don't mean that they have to do whatever. You know, we assume that's how it should go, but, you know, in reality, that's not actually, you know, how that shit really go. You know what I'm saying? You do something that you did for somebody genuinely, and then if that person genuinely want to do something back for you, you know, because when that time come between certain things, sometimes people don't even maybe don't even remember that part of it. Like, their life don't kind of went so far off, and that don't make it right, but I'm just saying, it still could be a reality to where niggas feeling like, oh yeah, man, you know, that did happen, and, you know, I should have did this, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't thinking about that. Or it could be, you know, bro, I got a lot of shit going on in my life at this day and time too. So I couldn't get to what you might have wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm into some other shit right now.
Exactly. And but the person on the other side not judging it like that. Cause like they judging it like a nigga. Like if you put your mixtape or you put your product in front of a nigga, I'm trying to pitch this to you, my nigga. You see this product, right?
Right.
That's what you see in front of me, this product. But I don't see the product that I'm trying to sell you. And I'm thinking that you don't even see just what I got on the table. I'm thinking you see the blood, sweat, and tears and everything, the creative process that I put inside of it.
Right.
And that's why you should buy it. But nigga not even thinking of that. You don't got the marketing side right, bro. I'm not the images and the album cover is throwing me off, and you want me to look past all that. I'm just not into music right now. I like that, big brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got my own shit that I got going on to a level. But listen, is this fair to somebody? If I don't like it, should I still have to promote it and I don't like it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, usually some people like to stamp shit that they really believe in. Like, I fuck with this. I think this dope. Not because I know you personally. I got friends and shit that, got certain things. I'm like, bro, I don't like that shirt. You know what I'm saying? I like the other one. I'm going to support you on that one. But every shirt you come out with don't mean I need to buy it because I know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't like everything that you make. But you know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't have to support or purchase that because I know you or we knew each other from a certain time. So that's why I say you got to take that shit with a grain of salt.
No one nigga can't feel like that, but I am a nigga that feel like you should well if you that person and you fuck with me, you should fuck with me accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You should still support me, but support me accordingly to how you feel. Meaning like, if I got this shirt and you rock with it, you fuck with it, support me of buying it, like you said.
Yeah, the one
you know what
I
I'm
like,
saying?
yeah.
But if you fuck with me and you don't like it, you can support me accordingly. You can post it. See, you don't gotta like it or purchase it, but you can still support me by posting it. Fucking right. If you my homie, you my partner, if you like it or not, you can post it, because that's something that comes down. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got to delete that shit in 24 hours. Woo, that's better than nothing, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't even like it. Nigga, you got a problem with me posting that bitch and deleting that bitch tomorrow, then I'll never do it again because I don't even like it.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm doing it accordingly
because of the relationship.
Right. Now, if I like it, I'm purchasing.
Right.
If I don't like it, I can throw you up in the store. I can throw you up. If this is a nigga that I'm to my nigga I fuck with. I go to the hood, motherfucker got a pair of socks and bitches ugly as a motherfucker. I throw it up in the store, 24 hours. I ain't about to purchase that shit though. You know what I'm saying? But because that's a nigga I fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
shit like that. So I just, a nigga say they fuck with me and they ride with me, support me some type of way. If it's telling the nigga, subscribing, telling the nigga about that bitch, whatever.
Yeah, I get the accordingly.
Accordingly, definitely.
Accordingly side of it. I guess, when I speak, but I can only speak from how I feel about shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really ask for, certain things from people. I just naturally want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? You see me posting it. I got people that don't know me from a can of paint that just repost on it. And that go to show me, like, whether they like it or don't like it, or they just want to support me, they doing it. So when I got friends that don't do it, I just judge it for, like, you know what I'm saying, what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really rocking 1,000 with me like that. Like, and I just leave it as is. Like, I don't get caught up in that. Like,
right. It's tricky. I'm getting caught up in it. Right. I'm getting caught up in it. You a bitch ass nigga if you ain't. Listen, brother.
Even if I feel like that.
Listen. Even if I'm doing something that's cool, like you said, nigga don't like it. All right, nigga don't like it, bro. If I'm coming with all kind of shit, the city fucking with me, this and that, woo woo, and just everybody who fuck with me or know me personally don't like it, nah, bro.
Yeah,
it's more than you don't like it, bro.
That's the sure sign of being somewhat jealous or envious. Because I got some motion with something and you don't want to support it because you feel like I don't really want to help them go up.
That's all it is, my nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, you 3-4 niggas, bro. All these people though.
Yeah,
you 3-4 niggas who really, really know me. How all of a sudden the coincidence that y'all don't like it? Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. Facts.
When you painted from that situation, I get it. I'm talking about more like, I'm just putting this shit up or whatever, and I send it to you. It never got no traction, ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't make nothing happen. It's just more like, because if you be honest with a person, be like, hey, brother, I really don't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I might, is there any other way I can support you on it, because I don't even want people to think that I'm stamping something that I really don't fuck with. Like, I don't think it's dope. I don't think it's whatever, but what else can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe to the case, but that kind of honesty will put you as still being a hater. Just because you was honest and saying, hey, bro, I really don't fuck with that. Like,
I'm willing to be a hater if a nigga call it at that expense. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real, giving you my real
if I just
thoughts
tell you like,
on it.
man, I ain't, I thought you should have did this, or that bitch don't look quality, or whatever, thing that I give you on why I don't like it. That's why I stopped doing that shit with music with people, because they send shit, they want your honest opinion. You give them how you feel about it, and then they look at you like you hating on them because you don't really feel whatever about it. You know what I'm saying? So, shit kind of tricky. Like, at the end of the day, you can't even be real as you want to be with people, because they take it another way.
I think that's why, bro, like, I be playing the role of, and it got a lot to do with that, like, not accessible. You know what I'm saying? So you're not looking for, I'm not even in reach for you to be sending me some music, because I don't even want to go through that. My energy need to be elsewhere, man. I could be fucking thinking or looking at the shit that I'm aligned with. That's what I need to be focusing and posting and putting my research in my, private time or my spare time, man. I need to be doing research focus that align with something that I'm doing. I don't need to spend all my time be worrying about posting this nigga, putting my thoughts into his music, what it sound like, man. Because all that shit throwing me off from my woo, bro. Nigga gotta live there and take responsibility for everything they doing. It ain't coming with no money, bro. You don't like the results that you getting, change it up, bro, and fix it, my nigga, to get some money and come up with some motherfucking goals and live life happily and create memories with your family, bro. Nigga, if you on this bitch, bro, worrying about a nigga or a hoe every other day or whenever, my nigga, you already lost, my nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta enjoy life. And not just make goals, because a lot of niggas got goals. Man, every nigga that you can't stop a nigga and a nigga tell you they don't got no goals. That ain't even reality. But what reality is, everybody got goals, but only some have plans towards the goal.
Right.
Everybody got goals.
Plans of action. Like
the plans and the plans of action towards the goal, that's what nigga lacking and nigga don't have. Yeah, you can't see nobody, boy, and you think you ain't got no goals.
Yeah, I want this,
but
I
you
want that.
What? That's the whole world.
But have no plan to get into it. Right.
Niggas don't have a plan.
Right.
Just want money. How money gonna just fall out the sky if a nigga don't have no plans or action even going towards the money? No type of way. It'd be like the blind leading the blind, bro. This what happened to me one day, look. No lie. That made me think about this shit when I say the blind leading the blind. I felt it stupid too. Cause I was by my partner house. Man, we smoking and shit. It was years ago. We smoking and shit. Man, that bitch getting high as a motherfucker on that weed. That nigga playing the game. And we walked through the grass after we finished playing the game. We about to go to the fucking store, get something to eat, some munchies, and we can get some sweets and shit.
Right.
Man, so we walk across the street through the little field to get in the fucking car. All of a sudden, this nigga like, fuck, damn. Like start patting his pockets.
Left my money.
Looking for something. So, he nigga like, man, I can't go without them bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? So he looking hard. So I see him trying to backtrack everywhere he done went looking for these bitches. I'm like, man, what you looking for? But as I'm asking the nigga what you looking for, like the second and third, man, no, like, like I see it like a nigga doing it like, so like, let me ponder on where I think I left my shit at instead of asking
me, throwing me off. I can't concentrate on my moves. Right.
So I got that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like an asshole when I'm going everywhere. What you got? Where you going? I got the flashlight, and I don't know what the fuck we looking for.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that what made me think about that shit was really the blind leading the blind in real life. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, as I'm in the middle of the conversation, you the blind leading the blind not making sense from what I done said so far. Right. But I'm about to tell you how this shit was fucked up, made me think of that. Man, we go all over. This nigga never found him walking with him with the flashlight. Man, I guess the nigga felt so stupid. Nigga like, fuck it, man, come on. He ain't never reached down to get nothing or nothing. I'm like saying to myself, damn, we been out this bitch about 20 minutes. That had to been something so serious and important. Like, what the fuck we looking for? Till nigga just snapped out of it like, man, come on, fuck it, don't worry about it. I guess the nigga was too embarrassed to tell me that he found what he was looking for, or it ain't that important. That's what I'm thinking.
Either one.
So we hop in the fucking car. I'm like, we started riding, shit kept fucking with me. I'm like, dog, what the fuck you was looking for, my nigga? I don't want to hear that shit, you can't talk now. You said, fuck it, what the fuck you was looking for? Nigga bust out laughing. Guess what nigga said?
What?
My glasses. Nigga had the glasses on the whole while. We were looking for the shit.
Right. He just felt stupid.
I'm helping this nigga looking for the shit that's on his fucking eye.
Right.
Blind leading the blind. You're not even looking for nothing, bro. The shit, you got your glasses on, brother.
Right. Right.
So he was embarrassed to tell me. It's after he noticed he had his shit on, fucking act like he was nothing that he was looking for. Yeah. But you know, bitch. Man, I'm tripping. I got my fucking glasses on.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it be, dog.
I had shit like that where my phone is in my hand. Yeah, so I totally get it. Like, yeah, my fucking phone is in my hand. Like, you know, looking for that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get that, bro. You know, but so you was using that scenario to say something about...
No, that's the point I was making. Like the blind leading the blind, man. You got to do what's right for you and do what's best for you, man. If a nigga... Dog, listen. It's not possible, big brother, for you to do everything that make you happy and nothing negative come from the outside. That's not possible.
Right, because, you know, people get rubbed wrong on you focusing on what you got to do and they're not involved all the time. That just come with it. Family members, you know what I'm saying, friends, the whole nine, outside people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just come with it. You know, you look like you got some traction or you moving in a certain direction and they got nothing to do with it. They find a problem in it every time. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas need to understand, niggas be getting mixed up to where I got a problem with you and I don't fuck with you. See, that's not the same thing. That I don't fuck with you and I got a problem with you.
Right.
That's not the same thing, and I think niggas be getting that mixed up a lot.
Yeah, but if you just don't fuck with them, like niggas, sometimes we want to know the reason though. So that becomes a problem, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you saying, I just don't fuck with you, and they just don't know the reason, you know, niggas be wanting closure or some type of understanding of, all right, why you don't fuck with me? Like, it might be a misunderstanding. What you tripping on or what you saying you don't fuck with me for, I might can make you understand, like, nah, I ain't did that, bro. What you thought I did on the reason you're not fucking with me, you know, you might can get some understanding about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what leads to it being a problem, and that's why that shit go hand in hand. I get what you're saying because sometimes I just don't fuck with you, but I ain't got a problem with you. I just cut you off for my own reasons, like, you know.
Now, if you got a problem with a nigga, make sure that you have the problem. You see what I'm saying? See, not fucking with a nigga, that's why it's different, bro, because a nigga could be talking to you on a podcast or talking to you in person, and I'm just right there. And not just from him talking to you, the way he thinking and the way he saying, that's not a nigga that I'll fuck with.
Right.
I ain't got a problem with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck. I just can't fuck with homie.
Right.
But if I had a problem with homie, my problem couldn't be what I just said. You see what I'm saying? I have to really have a problem with that dude.
Right.
I just don't fuck with him. Right. Now, if I say I got a problem with him, he got to have been done me something for me to have a problem
with him. Right.
So niggas be like, man, you beefing, you got a problem. No, bro. No, we don't have a problem, then.
Right. Yeah, I just don't fuck
nigga
with you.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just don't fuck with me. That's what I'm trying to tell. That's the point I'm making, bro. If you have a problem with MEANA, make sure you got the problem with MEANA and MEANA had the problem with you. Not because what you heard a nigga say online is the point I'm making. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. People take it that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would have a problem with you because of somebody
That
else.
mean it's cool for you to say, I don't fuck with MEANA.
Yeah.
And that's fair game. Because you heard what the nigga, what Murder or whoever said. That's what you won't believe whatever you heard Murder or any other nigga say. Just say I don't fuck with MEANA. That's cool. That's fair game. That's the point I'm making. Because I heard a nigga say something, this nigga thinking, I don't like how you thinking. That's cool. That's fair game. I can't make a nigga fuck with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. But don't say I got a problem with MEANA according to what a nigga saying.
Right.
Because you ain't had a problem directly with a nigga.
Right.
That fall under I don't fuck with a nigga.
Right. But people will create a problem.
Off with a nigga. Come on, my nigga.
They will create a problem.
That's the point I'm making.
You know, because I don't fuck with you now, I'm looking to have a problem with you. See, that's why I said this shit run.
Right. And that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Don't turn that into a problem, bro.
Right.
Just because you don't fuck with a nigga.
Right.
Because you'll get a problem that you never had.
Right.
That's how it turned out. Niggas get the problem they never had.
Right. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, I get it. I totally understand.
And the fame that niggas be chasing, bro, everybody get it. But they rappers get better promotion. Like, you ought to get the fame. That's the shit that be tricking the nigga. And that's what almost happened to Tech 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, a real situation. Niggas will say real situation. And shit be happening to them, bro.
Right.
Just because this shit not that, dog. Nigga gotta know how to choose, bro. Like,
yeah, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, if you're fairly new to how this shit go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, because like I said, we've been speaking on this topic a few times about it's just the internet. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, people use that as an escape. Like, I'm gonna paint a situation for you, like, you know what I'm saying, how people still get a bad rep or a ratting reputation on them. And you just tell me how you look at it. You know, two dudes in the car riding together, dudes got drugs, guns on them or whatever, you riding with them, the police pull y'all over. The police find the guns, you like, that ain't for me. Only two of y'all in the car, it's gotta be for him. They take him down, he go to jail. And he put word out like, man, that nigga told the people like that wasn't, you know, that was for me or whatever. You got a reputation as being a rat from that position as well, just because he went to jail for his illegal shit that he had on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what you supposed to do? Take the charge or shut a charge, or it's both our shit now because we riding together, or you supposed to just be like, that ain't for me? And stand on the law of it, like, that ain't mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if y'all, whatever y'all found, it ain't for me. And if it stick to him because his jacket or whatever may be the case and he go to jail, do that put you in a situation to be called a rat?
Fuck no. And it's different scenarios leading to that too. Like what type of person we is, how you got in the car with me, you know what I'm saying, how our lifestyle is. I was just giving you a ride to the store. I didn't think you was into that. You know how I roll. You know what I'm saying? I pulled over when the people put their lights on me because I ain't put my blanket on. You know how I operate already. I'm not into that. You didn't got in my car on the tool knowing how I roll, so I'm under the impression that you don't have anything. You see what I'm saying? So when the people come to find something, because it's smelling like smoke and this bitch and they won't search because I've been smoking in my shit, and they go in there, bro, that's your gun, my nigga. The people gonna ask, who that's for? It ain't for me.
Right.
On the strength of you know how I roll, bro? No. You can't just be like, it ain't yours, bro. You saying that's mine. If you say that bitch ain't yours and you know it's yours, bro, and you know how we get down, and you know I would just take it to your store, everything I just said get taken into consideration, and you saying that ain't yours, oh man, you saying fuck me, bro.
But even if it's not in that situation, if I know how you get down, I know how you rock and whatever, you got caught, and that's not my gun still, or that's not my drug.
If you're in the street, that's what I'm saying. And now you saying inside, like both people in the streets, and that's how we moving. You just gotta go through the process, bro. It ain't yours, but you ain't gotta say it's the niggas neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you on that type of time, you in the streets, and that's how y'all moving, bro. Sometimes you have a gun, sometimes you don't, and y'all always have guns. It's just you ain't got one today. Bro, you gotta keep your mouth closed on just ain't mine and figure it out how I figure it out.
But I'm saying you stick to that. I never said that you even gave him up as saying that's for him. You just saying it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people jack it or whatever may, you know, whatever. They might take it in, see fingerprints, or it was for him.
So the other nigga, you say the other niggas wind up telling people that, man.
But because he caught the time, you know what I'm saying, he's sending kites out to people saying, you know what I'm saying, dude ratted on me. You know what I'm saying? Because because you didn't take a charge for him or shut a charge with him or however it go. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
nigga ain't gotta figure out if you ratted on him or not, but when a nigga ratted, you gonna get all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
more than niggas saying that ain't for me.
Ratting is just, you know, so ratting, to be considered a rat, you have to be in somebody's paperwork. Which you would be in the paperwork of being, they pulled this person over, this person, because they got to give the description of everything that happened. You know what I'm saying? He said it wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying? We ran some ballistics on it, found out, you know, some fingerprints on it. It tied to this other dude who was in the car with him. So we arrested him for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But your name is still in the paperwork from being in the scenario of the...
No, you just say that wasn't you. And it really wasn't for you now. You homie, I can't even see how homie be under the impression that you even ratted on him. When he really know that was his gun and he ain't got no paperwork. If you was to rat on anything you said that caused him to think that you ratted on, he would have it in black and white.
In black and white, not just saying he said it wasn't mine.
Right. I can't even see. That really was your shit, but nigga ain't have to tell on you.
Right, yeah, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, people would still give people, if he a popular nigga in the streets, and people like him, got love for him, and he go to jail and you don't, you know what I'm saying? How he come home and he don't.
That wasn't my gun, bitch. That's how I came home. Fuck you mean?
You know that. You know, that be the facts, but you know what I'm saying? That don't be stopping sometime of you having a rep of like that boy toll on your boy. Like, you know, because it's people subject to say whatever they want or how they may feel about the situation. That's why I say he's the people favorite. Like, he's popular, everybody know. And they know you too, but they really fuck with him a certain kind of way. He went down for it, whether it was his gun or not. You know, when nigga was younger, I remember older niggas saying, dog, you know, the people come in, they about to pull you over. Hey, bro, I got such and such on me, blah, blah, blah. You take the charge because they're going to give you a slap on the wrist. Like, you know, first of all, you're young. It's your first offense. And, you know what I'm saying, if I get caught with it, they're going to slam me for, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to give me some real time. So since this your first offense, man, you're going to get nothing for probation. All this kind of game. That's the shit that was going on when I was younger. The game that older niggas used to run on a lot of younger niggas. And a lot of niggas got their first charges that way by just saying, oh, yeah, the old head told me, you know what I'm saying, this and that and that and that. So I did it, you know what I'm saying, just to save face at the end of the day.
Yeah, to me, that old head or that OG was a fuck boy to me. That even do that. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't never used to hear that.
Yeah, that shit just sound good anyway. That's one of a million. That's one of a million cases. That's just another thing that sound good, my nigga. That's one of a million people doing that, and every one of a million nigga who did they regret that because they continue to get charges and fucking with this nigga. Man, nigga sent you on a dummy mission. No, that was for you, man. Take your woo, bro. You playing on this young nigga. You a fuck boy. That ain't no old head to me.
Right. It ain't necessarily old head. Sometimes it be just people that's kind of a little fearful of the person that they riding with. You know, sometimes people won't be down with niggas, you know what I'm saying? And just roll with him because he somebody everybody respect. You know what I'm saying? And niggas still run that saying, nigga, you 16, that nigga 17. He 1 year older, he ain't even your big dog, but he a dude that you respect a certain kind of way or the people look at him a certain kind of way and you get caught up in that same cycle.
And I seen a lot of older niggas or niggas who just did that regret that. You know what I'm saying? Well, they was cool with going on a ride, moving like that with the younger nigga because they knew he was gonna hold it down. And when the shit really went down, the little nigga ain't hold it down. I seen niggas get tricked like that on the other side. That nigga wind up telling on that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The little nigga?
The little nigga wind up telling on the old nigga. You got tricked. You thought because you did it a few times. And he always saying, I got you, bitch, because nigga always got you until them fucking red lights come on. You know what I'm saying? I got you. So he done did that 6, 7 times. So you go and pick him up every time you move.
Right.
Y'all just ain't get caught 5, 6 times, but he done did it 5, 6 times.
Right.
Well, he done roll with you and I got you, bitch. Police ever stop us? I got you.
Right.
You really believe that because he done did it 5 times, 5 rides he done took with you. Boy, eventually you got stopped.
And then some of them get pressure from their parents a certain kind of way. Boy, you better tell them that wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you get caught up in that little sound too. Because everybody that ride with a nigga or act like they're in the streets ain't always niggas that's in the streets. They just want to be down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You catch a lot of want to be down niggas that want to roll with niggas that's really in the streets. But when their parents get involved with it, they become them little boys again.
Mm-hmm.
My mama said, you know what I'm saying? And then they become, you know, and now they got a reputation as being, he ratted or did whatever. Like, you know, so a lot of people get tricked in a lot of these things that they, you know, that be going on, that get the reputation or you know, that they're a rat. You know, a lot of different ways. It ain't just a way of, like, we was fall pot and we roll together, like, and he stayed on me that way. Like, a lot of people roll with it other ways that get caught up and get the same rat reputation.
It's just tricky how that rat shit go, bro. That shit don't hold no weight, dog. It don't hold no weight to a motherfucker who trying to get out them fucking 4 walls. And it's just a game and it's just a fucking trick, bro. I'm talking about, dog, listen. Like, a nigga a rat, right? And the relations of the rat, it dictate how real you is or how real you take the street code. The relations of the rat. You know what I'm saying? Is this your cousin, this your mama, this your auntie, your uncle? They ratted just like the shit that you against in the street if Big Brother did that. They did the same thing.
Right.
You're not going to look at them under the code as the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your relative, bro. That's your brother. You're not about to tell me you about to stop fucking with your unconditional love brother, bro. Because he was in the street just like you and he ratted. You're not that real, bro.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not that real. And I'm still going on a podcast with my brother. I'm still doing this. I'm hugging him, taking pictures with him. Bro, you're not about to say,
I don't fuck with him.
You don't fuck with your brother because he ratted.
Right.
And the flip side of that, make niggas rat. And that's why niggas rat, because it don't hold no power. On the flip side of what I just said, that's why niggas rat. Because when you rat, the only people left with you is them people.
It's them family members that love you unconditionally.
Because I'm ratting to get out to them. That's the people that matter to. As I'm sitting in these fucking holes. Them people who saying don't rat, bro, they ain't sent me nothing. They ain't come to my funeral. Boy, and go to graveyard is filled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the people ain't even come there. When you die, you volunteer to come get your woo and bring it to whatever fucking graveyard you want.
Yeah, right.
That bitch is full. Nigga, own relatives ain't come get their body. What you know about a nigga who talking about you shouldn't rat? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That nigga ain't sending you no letters, no food, no commissary. He sure ain't coming to your funeral. Or trying to find a way to get your body from Angola to somewhere else because you dying in this bitch.
Right.
Come on, man. That's why nigga rat. On the flip side of that, reality sets in. The only people that matter to me is the people in my immediate family.
Right.
That's the flip side of that.
That's who you're trying to get back home to.
That's who you're trying to get back home to. All that street shit go out the window.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What makes it even fouler is that when niggas rat to get home, become home and be the same nigga that they was prior to going to jail and ratted. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be like, damn, dude, like you back out here being active the same way you was prior to going to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know if that be a decoy to a level of like, because this paperwork thing have went to the next level at this day and time. I'm quite sure a lot of people have been ratting and doing all kind of shit, 90s, 80s, you know what I'm saying, 2000s or whatever, and now it's more like people, getting access to your paperwork and they posting it and putting it out. Like, so it got a little bit more of like, where your mind be more like, damn, you know what I'm saying? If I do this, I got to understand what come with this as well. When other niggas was doing it and didn't have to deal with it to that consequence because we didn't have social media, it just was word of mouth. And whoever know, but whoever don't know, fucking with me. And that's why some people do come back and be as active as they was prior because they just like, I'm going to just start, fuck y'all, I'm going to just fuck with a whole nother set of niggas and do the same thing that I've been doing.
No, it's just that, bro. Man. No, you can't do certain shit, bro, and get mad at a nigga from talking about what you did. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't work like that, bro. You can't do something, bro, in his own line that I know you done it, and I talk about what you did, and you mad at me about something that you did, bro. You did that.
Right.
I'm just saying how I feel about you doing that.
Right.
Stop doing that.
Right.
If you don't want a nigga talking about something you did, facts. Stop doing that.
Right. I understand.
I don't understand that part right there. I never gonna wrap my head around that. Pause.
Nigga say stay out my business though.
Man, ain't business.
Don't talk about my business.
Listen,
don't
bro.
make my business your business.
Listen.
What I did.
This the fucking business, nigga, that this bitch own here, and you shouldn't have did that. That's the fucking business. You put that bitch on here, there's 1 million people on this bitch. Billion people on this bitch. You can't put up on, that's shit I was saying, bro. You can't
talking about online.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, once it come online, like, you know what I'm saying, it's fair game. Like, I'm talking about speaking on my business, meaning like I didn't put nothing online. You know what I'm saying? I did something. I know I did it. And whoever know I did it, but at the end of the day, when you go speak about it, when it wasn't something that was public information,
it's still you did it.
It's like you speaking my business.
Yeah, it might be your business, but you still did it.
Yeah,
you still did it. That's what you did. So
I don't have a right to be mad because you speaking on my business.
Man, you went fuck the nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck who business that. I know you fucked the nigga, and I told the nigga you fucked the nigga. I don't care if you get mad, bro, or something about your business. I know you fucked the nigga, bro. And if I wanted to say, you tell nigga in my business. I don't know that nigga speaking my business. That's cool.
Right, but if that guy who you spoke his business, I don't feel like that he want to do something about what you saying.
That's cool.
Don't he have a right to as well, then, right? Because you jumping in my shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like you just put out there that wasn't public information like that. You know what I'm saying? Just something that you personally knew.
So that's what I'm trying to tell. That's the point I'm making, bro. The thing is, you can't get on this bitch and you shouldn't do nothing, bro. You shouldn't do that. It's nothing could come from a nigga saying nothing or you feeling the type of way, bro, if you never did what you did.
Right. So all you saying is man up to whatever you did.
That's it, bro. You can't, like, you did that. Come on, man. You fucking, like, I don't understand niggas, bro. You did that, not me.
Yeah, and niggas, listen, there's nobody in this world that's not, have some type of flaw in whatever. You know, they done made a mistake, they done did something that was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they got a perfect person that's walking this earth that just haven't did nothing and just squeaky clean and just buku good and ain't never fuck over nobody, did nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
You think they got him? You think they got him?
Yeah, me. What the fuck you talking about? They ain't got him? I never roll like that, bro. I never roll like that.
No, I'm not saying you did nothing wrong to, I'm saying you did something wrong in your life.
Oh, yeah, wrong in my life.
Like that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying when I say squeaky clean, I ain't talking about the shit, the scenario you talking about, somebody fuck somebody and all that. Like, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about just did wrong. You did some shit that was wrong, and so we all got some type of fault that we done did something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's somebody just speaking on some shit that you did.
Not an embarrassing flaw. I don't have that. I don't have an embarrassing flaw, bro.
Yeah, it's not embarrassing, but it was bad. But it was bad. It was something bad that happened. I get what you're saying. You're saying, so I'm saying if somebody spoke on something about you, it ain't got to be embarrassing. It's like Gas did this. Gas fucked over such and such and such and such, and that's what happened. You're not embarrassed about it, but it's still like some business that a nigga put out on you. You don't feel no kind of way about that. Say, bro, get out, stay out my fucking business. Like,
niggas shouldn't jump on the internet if they have any embarrassing flaws. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that gonna come out. So the way you conduct yourself on this bitch, if a nigga come out the closet and say, man, nigga, Gas did this, if that was facts and that's real, I gotta roll with that. I did that.
Right.
I'm not mad because a nigga found that I fucked a nigga, bro. I did that.
Clear that up.
No, I'm just saying, if a nigga was saying that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, clear that up.
You did? I ain't gotta do all that. That's the point I'm making. I don't have to do all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do all that, big brother.
Right. Pause.
That'd be a joke. We ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you, bro.
That's just what it is, man. No, fuck no, man. So that's the point I'm making. Just don't do it. Stop doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think niggas be on this bitch. We always see that, bro. That nigga goes so you ain't never. We always see that one nigga goes so hard about something that they don't like, something that they disagree with. Goes so hard, like poster boy for nigga. I don't fuck with that. And then next month, 2 weeks down the line, we find out he did the same exact thing that he was going
hard on the other person about.
You can't do that.
Only reason why you went hard on him because you feel like they don't know that about me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Right.
Once you get on the internet, bro. And you ain't squeaky clean or you ain't got no embarrassing flaws, talk your shit, pop your shit. Then the nigga saying how they feel about you instead of the facts. Nigga not coming with no facts. Nigga saying, me got this stupid ass kufi on, woo. Nigga not saying the facts of something that you did, of embarrassing moment, of making a nigga say, man, nigga mean and scary, that nigga fuck, that nigga flaw. If a nigga keep talking about my shirt, my hat, and then got big lips, big nose, stupid ass, woo, that's cool. That's the flaw though, the embarrassing moment. The actual factuals of why you a bitch ass nigga. It'll never come from a nigga who ain't got that.
That applies to a person that's not on the internet that as well. If somebody just feel like if I'm on the internet and I'm talking about somebody that don't even have no presence on the internet, don't even fuck with social media, but I wanna compare his story to something that happened on the internet, but I bring this man's situation in. You know what I'm saying? And he did that, and that was fucked up. Like such and such, boy, fucked over Joe Blow. You know what I'm saying? And he was pussy too. And dude looking like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You really speaking on another story. It's almost like how they use, Jefferson versus Arkansas or something like that, and they using that case to do something against yours. And that's what they be doing pretty much when they trying to tell a story about him and then use another person that maybe did something like that, but he not on the internet. Is that fair game? So that's what I was meaning by, you put it on the internet, but I'm just saying, if people just speak on somebody, life or some shit they did, and they're not even out here on social media trying to put nothing out there, and you just speak up on them just to, exploit them or blow them up, is that down bad as well? That's the point that I really was making. Like, dude did some fucked up shit, but just because you know I did some fucked up shit, do that give you a right just to bring that man's name up or tie him into something that he don't have nothing to do with? Pretty much, it's just that. Yeah, it is embarrassing. Yeah, he did do that, but down he ain't come on. He ain't fucking with the internet. He ain't putting his presence on the internet. But you, because you work on the internet or you do something on the internet, I'm just gonna blast his story out as well. That's the point that I was trying to make. Not, you know, because you keep putting them on.
Doing that.
You just saying stop doing it anyway.
Nigga want to have that report on you. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah, but I was just saying people make mistakes, dog. People did certain things in their life sometimes when they was fucked up.
No, that's true.
Or might be the case. And it could have been something that was embarrassing, like, you know what I'm saying, at that time. Nigga grew totally away from that person. Ain't nothing like that at all in this day and time of their life. But you bring it up, like I said, for the situation of like tying it into what somebody else doing the same way, and then nigga use your example the same way such and such did.
Nigga
you know
mad at somebody, like, damn, why you threw me in that?
Why you threw me in the mix? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's embarrassing, like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, is that fair game or is that right as well? You know, because mainly when we talk or we do anything on podcasts, and I'm not looking at niggas' dirty laundry to try to bring up something from the past on no nigga. Or
I don't know
like
if that's right or wrong. Because if a nigga just saying the story, man, no, man was gas and his bitch ass, they was together. But the other dude ain't on the internet. But he the shit he said really was being the nigga. So I don't know. Nigga just making a point, clarifying who it was. Homie just called it straight. You know what I'm saying? It really was me and homie. He ain't on the internet, but fuck. So I don't know, that shit a little tricky. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. And it's crazy that people can catch strays like that just because of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what makes social media, is internet shit dangerous, bro. Because people don't have to have nothing to do with this shit and still get involved with it some form of fashion through a technicality of being affiliated with a person a certain kind of way.
Right. How you owe money? How I'm saying you owe money?
Nigga owe money. Right,
we ain't sold nothing. We ain't sold nothing.
I gotta get that money and pay up, man.
How the fuck you owe money? We ain't sold nothing.
Got nothing to do with it, but
Fact. No, that's some OG shit.
Got nothing to do with it, but got a report, huh? Yeah, I laugh at that shit.
Nigga stupid. So look. If me and you had the same gun, right? And we shooting a nigga. You know, I shot one time, and you shot 10, but the nigga dead. Who nigga like you killed him? Who killed him?
Whoever hit him.
Fuck, we both hit. Fuck, I shot once, you shot 10, but the nigga dead.
Your one shot could have killed him.
I know. So who? But how a nigga looking at that? Who killed him?
Us.
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck we killed them?
We killed them because we both shot, you know, at him, hit him, or whatever may be the case.
So we both should go get the murder charge. If you shot once, you should get the murder charge just like me. You should get life.
You shot the gun, yeah.
You should get life just like me.
That's what come with it. Both of y'all shot.
That was
the
a
gun.
real situation. I was on the cell with a nigga on the 10 nigga like, I shot once. And I kept saying like, shit, your one could have been the one.
The one that killed him.
But then it got Big Brother going to jail bad. He shot 10 times and ain't killing man. How he getting life?
But y'all both shot.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody getting L bad.
Somebody getting L bad, you know what I'm saying? But the way they got it now, you know what I'm saying? They could find out what bullet hit them and all kind of shit. What gun it came from, the whole
We had the same gun.
So what?
No, I'm just saying we had the same gun, the same kind of gun.
It could be the same kind of gun, but it's still it got something to know that it came from this gun. A lot of niggas got 9mm.
But let's roll with that. Where do we go with that though? Yeah, though. If I did shot you, like, give me that bitch.
Oh, we both for sure. We both going on that one.
Like that?
Yeah, because both of y'all had the gun. Both of y'all shot the same gun.
But I shot one time. You shot 10. I shot him. Nigga don't know if I hit him my 9. You take that bitch, man. You stunting, and you go to let know. Yeah. So my one that I shot first before you took it could have hit that boy.
Could have, but like we
both should get an L.
We both in it, bro. We both in it.
Boy, nigga doing that L the whole while. Like, man, I don't think I want to hit that boy.
You could think whatever you want.
Bitch, I'm telling. I don't think that one hit that boy. Nigga telling.
So what he gonna tell? That he shot once? That ain't gonna set him free. I shot once. He shot 10 times. Don't matter, brother. Both of y'all shot the gun and at this person, and he got hit and he died. Both of y'all going to jail, bro, for whatever degree murder.
Unless they can identify where your one went in, huh?
Unless they could be like,
The angle of this.
The one that hit him came from this gun.
Well, we got this. Well,
You can like get attempt murder, but you can't say I killed him if the shot that I fired ain't hit him at all, and y'all can prove that this gun that I shot.
no, nigga, I hit 11 times. I hit one, you hit 10.
Oh, we both gone on that. Like if we both all us hit him. Like,
Yeah.
Anything could have killed him, didn't nigga?
That's what I'm saying.
The 10,
but
the
still,
1, the
niggas,
9.
but niggas still saying like the nigga who shot one time still feeling like.
Man, you put your, you know what I'm saying, you played a part in the whole situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? We fighting this.
Somebody, the only point I'm making, big brother, is somebody in there bad. One person is doing life bad. That's what I'm saying. The first nigga probably didn't hit him.
I need to know a little bit more about the law on that side of it, but judging off my own logic, it just seems like y'all both participated in the death of this man. Regardless of who killed him, y'all both could, because when people set up plays to do certain things, everybody that was affiliated with that gets some type of time.
Not all get life though.
You know, they may not get life as a getaway call, but you'll feel you're gonna get some time for being accessory to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But both y'all shot the gun, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like both y'all is directly tied to the murder of this person. And it's unjust to say who did it or who didn't do it when both y'all participated and played a part with it. I just like niggas gun a nigga down and they stand over him, dum, 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 dum. Which gun killed him? You know what I'm saying? Like we, you know, we both stand over somebody and just empty. Who killed him?
So both people get an L, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We both participated in the murder of this person.
We killed him. We killed him.
That's what I
we
said.
both got
Us,
a body.
We both got a body. We both participated in that particular situation, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
we share bodies.
Nobody got...
We share bodies.
You should have killed him, because you're going to go down for the same time. You're going to get the same time I'm going to get anyway. Whether either one of us hit him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We both going to catch the same type of situation like out of it. So you might well go ahead and finish him off or do whatever.
That's wild.
Because if you get caught, you're going down just like you did it anyway. So you might well make it, you know, do it dirty. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts. Anything I want to tell you before we move on, though, big brother? Like, it's the shit that I was, when the shit that I was telling Gangsta, like, certain shit that you just can't see yourself doing to get on, that you know that drama and conflict gonna run the views up. Mm-hmm. A real powerful story. You know what I'm saying? Or just going that nigga's reckless. You know what I'm saying? Besides my morals, bro. Like, everybody got stories that shock the internet. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't even have to have a popular person involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, everybody, if you come from a certain walk of life, bro, you got some stories to make a nigga be like, wow, that really fucking happened? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But besides the morals, bro, it's just like, it's all right to, you know, like, man, niggas be worried about the perception others have of them. But as I was thinking one day, it's okay to worry about the perception that others have of you if the others are the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You did? And that's why I can't go overboard on the internet, because I'm worried about the perception of the right people looking at me, which is my son, my girl. Woo. I can't be telling no stories like this, online, being on here talking about certain people kids, dragging certain people mamas, with my girl being in the house with me on my kid watching that shit. Like, that'll kill me alone. Like, I'll just be a walking nigga dead, because I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with my girl knowing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, our lives not perfect for me to get on there and be dragging somebody's daughter, mama, sister, cousin, brother, when I know our life ain't perfect. And for my girl, like, how am I, like, I just can't deal with my girl looking at me like that. Like, I'm really, like, I don't got, like, nothing intact. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. It's like you're totally out of order, like, you know, when dealing with a family or people that is counting on you, you know, a certain kind of way. I totally understand that side of it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, you know, for people that do what they do, you know what I'm saying? You know, if that's what worked for you, man, do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, every action got a reaction. all got a consequence to how it come, you know what I'm saying? Just be willing to deal with whatever consequence come with the actions that you put out there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can fuck with me, fuck with you maybe, you know what I'm saying? But they got, you know, you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna run up on the wrong side of a person, you know what I'm saying? That just like, man, I ain't got nothing to lose anyway, you know what I'm saying, bro? And they just crash out and it costs you your life, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take precaution, like, you know, and living that kind of way, you know, or doing that type of thing. I know that, you know what I'm saying, you keep your head on a swivel to a level of like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting myself in a position of being like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, which way it could come from. Because I got problems with so many different people, like, you know what I'm saying? So shit could get crazy and ugly. And not saying that you're a bitch or scary or a whore or nothing like that, but even a nigga that feel like I'm all that, still having your head on a swivel like that just ain't, you know, a lifestyle that, you know, nobody would want to live. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See, this the thing, bro. This the thing. The destination is the same. You know what I'm saying? I just think that niggas feel like
You want to get there faster?
no, I just think that niggas think it's different depending on what car you drive to the destination. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a Lamborghini and a Honda. You know what I'm saying? We both going the same destination, right? Mm-hmm. And the same destination is this, big brother, in real time. Fuck the analogy. Let me get straight to this. You kill me, you see what I'm saying? I took the Honda to the graveyard. I'm supposed to be the bitch ass nigga because I lost. That's like considered as taking the Honda. And you supposed to be the jank, the nigga who killed me. You took the Lamborghini to Angola. You see what I'm saying? We both went to the same destination. There's no point of return.
Right. It's over.
But you just supposed to be the bigger person of the giant looking ass nigga because you alive and you here. You dead walking. I'm dead. You dead walking and I'm dead.
Right. It's a position. Neither position is a position nobody want to be in.
Right. So it don't matter if you go out being the killer. You see what I'm saying? You still gonna end up in a destination to where there's no return. That's the trick.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, boy, think you gonna see me? You just gonna do that? I'm gonna kill your stupid ass. Like that's a better whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes the nigga who dead come off better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more suffering.
Yeah. Everything that you was going through, everything you're dealing with is over with. Right.
To suffer for the nigga who came out on top, who killed, showed the world he was a G. 30 years up that bitch. Never seen him.
Right.
Was up to 30 years. Never seen him.
I don't know, that's crazy, bro, but you know what I'm saying?
That's the destination. That's the reality of all this shit. And once a nigga know that, nigga articulate and move certain ways, like we do. Because nigga know that's the destination.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't beat the destination.
I get it. Jay-Z a powerful man, bro. I wanted to go that route. And the reason why I say Jay-Z a powerful man, because this kid was so adamant about, you know, I want this paternity test. I just want to see if this guy is my father, blah, 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 blah. He was too adamant about it. It's been years on top of years that he was saying that's what he just want to pursue. Then all of a sudden, when it get down to the date that Jay got to come up and do the paternity thing, he just dropped the whole case.
No, it's no longer?
No longer. He, you know, Jay not petition or summit to have to do a paternity test no more. Like, it's almost like dude just resigned from that whole situation.
Oh, dude spoke on that saying he don't want to follow through no more?
Well, they got the paperwork up. I saw it online, like the paperwork of saying, you know, whatever he wrote, you know, just kind of saying that, you know, he dropping the whole situation, almost like, you know, almost like the attitude of like, I ain't gonna keep fucking chasing this nigga down to, you know, to prove that you my daddy. You don't want to have nothing to do with me. Fuck it, that's what it is. I ain't about to beg. I'm a grown man. I said I don't want nothing from you. I ain't about to beg no nigga to, you know, go the extra mile just to prove that you my daddy. Like, it ain't that serious. But that's the way it come across on one perspective. But the way I look at it is like, nah, dude, you know, what I assume happened was you took they gave you a nice amount of money to just say, man, you know, kill that shit, it's dead, it's over, go ahead and live your life better, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't want no relationship with you. I never had no relationship with you, so at the end of the day, let's just leave bygones, bygones. But here's a hefty bag for you to go ahead and then do whatever you're gonna do with your life and enjoy your life, but just leave me alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gratefully bowed out to, you know, the money to be like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to live my life, from a better perspective with the bag that I'm taking from you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how I assume that went. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say Jay-Z is a powerful man, because ain't too many people look like they can get around that situation without having to deal with that, especially when it's court ordered to being like, nah, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then, like I said, the duration of the time that the little brother been trying to get this done since the death of his mother. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's been a lot of years now, and just to drop it like that when it get down to the deadline of this when it gotta happen, that's Jay got some power. You know what I'm saying? To get that done, get that handled, and keep it quiet. Like, you know what I'm saying? But things like this can always come back to bite you as well, because when things get bad, these same stories come back up to a level of like, you might have made it do a what they call it, a disclosure, a non-disclosure agreement, and he might can't talk about it to some degree, but you know what I'm saying, that don't stop my cousin, my old lady, my auntie, you know what I'm saying, that know what happened, and they speak on it.
I'm just trying to see how finding out somebody my son gonna affect me in a negative way. I don't give. I'm just saying, bro. Like I just no deals, no family that I got already. No, I don't know, bro. Like that shit. Some of that shit just don't be making sense to me, dog. I don't give a fuck about how much money I got, who Beyonce is, who my wife is, how many kids I got already. I just don't understand that it's so hard for me to fucking take a blood test for somebody who's saying they my son. If they not my son, I'm really going to take it. And if he my fucking son, and I know it's a possibility, I'm really going to take it. So I don't understand it at all.
Where it puts him in a position of being, messing with a minor, because at the age when the lady, was conceiving, the conception of the kid or whatever may be the case, she was underage, and he was really too old to be dealing with her. So with all the brands and the things that he's affiliated with, you know what I'm saying, he just don't want the backlash of you was dealing with a minor. When you're dealing with like a person putting a smear campaign on you, it kind of disrupt all the business that you may have, like all the endeavors that you got going with it, because nobody want to be affiliated or have you as on a board or anything like that. That's why even if it's the CEO of a company and certain scandals and things come out on them, they tend to step down and not blemish the company in a certain way as if y'all upholding a person that did these type of things. Because some people look at that as, man, that's horrific. I can't believe that, Jay messed with a kid, a girl that was 15, 16 years old, impregnated her, and then it's the duration of the time too, because it then got much more ugly as time had went on. You die as the kid, you woo, you know what I'm saying? So it's just so much that come with it to make it look like we don't really want to do business with a person that rock like this, because now you look like a person that kind of got a snake vibe about you. And I just think it put a blemish on whatever business that you're affiliated with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, he'll wind up having to step down. It's an embarrassment. He got other kids that are going to get embarrassed and have to deal with the shit as well, of being like, y'all got a big brother, and you know what I'm saying? And, just all the other shit that come with, because kids are just harsh on the reality of like how they speak on things. They don't look at how embarrassing it is, or if it hurt your feelings and things of that nature. They're looking like, shit, this was going on, this is what I saw in the news, and, I get to ridicule you or fuck with you right now about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a joke to me, but, it fucks up the kids or whatever may be the case, but when you're talking about their parents in a bad light, you know what I'm saying? So I just think he was trying to protect more than just, him not being my kid. It's just all the things that come with if this is my kid.
Right. And none of that whole weight to me. None of that whole weight. None of that. Yeah, I'll wait. Just waiting for your feelings. None of that.
You could have been cut me off, bro.
None of that whole weight, bro, to a nigga being accountable for their actions or what they do. Whatever the consequences is, bro, denying your kid, bro, then finding out this your kid, whatever the consequences is that come from that, bro, then that's just what it is, bro. I'm not about to just go my whole life knowing this is a possibility about my kid, but if I find out I'm gonna have to face actions behind this shit, then I just gotta brace myself in this role. I'm finding out this my kid, and I'm not even letting it get to this point, bro. Years and years and years later, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Finding out from the gate, from the rip. And then I'm gonna deal with that head on. A nigga hate any nigga who ever been in jail, even when he be getting sentenced out. Niggas hate to go back to jail for something that's from back then. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to jail at the moment of something happening.
If the kid didn't want no money or nothing like this, would Jay-Z be subject to pay child support from the level of money that he has right now that on back pay that he owe the kid? You think that's another part that may play a part where he would have got way more for whatever because of the status that Jay-Z's at this day and time of life, and they usually judge off the type of money you make as how much child support you pay, and if it's proven
At that moment?
yeah. So if you're proving that this is your kid, you know they're gonna tag the years of like, you know, whenever if his mom was getting any kind of help or whatever, and your status gonna play a part with how much money or arrears that you may have to owe.
Or only your status in the duration of the time you would have been on legal child support. Not right now, just whatever your status was from when he was 1 to 18. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and you owe this much of money due to dodging it or avoiding it because according to the kid, and I mean he's a young man, he ain't even no kid no more. He's a middle-aged man pretty much, but it's more like you know. That could bring back, you know what I'm saying, all those type of situations. And you might have to give him more money than you agreed to give him, you know what I'm saying, like to quieten this whole thing out.
If money made it go away, I just don't think it was a real reason. That was the real reason Big Brother just wanted to find out who his daddy was. Like, nigga like, man, I just want to know who my daddy is. If money could make it go away, that Vard nigga just wanted to know who his daddy was. Like, they saying he just went away, huh?
Yeah, it's almost like
he
recanted, like, you know, his whole thing about pursuing it, like almost like, you know, he wrote a statement to being like, I don't, you know, and he did it like through electronical, like, you know what I'm saying, online or something that he sent to the court that I just don't want to fuck with it no more. Like you know, I don't want to pursue it no more. I want to drop it and just keep it moving.
That boy got some money, huh?
Yeah. Nah, he was too adamant prior to that on just like, I just want to know if he's my dad. Like, I don't want no money from him. You know, so that was like his thing in the beginning. But, you know, like I say, you know, nigga put a certain...
If a nigga was a bum, you think he would want to know who his dad is?
If he a bum, I think everybody want to... I think that's still a...
I'm talking about from the time and the duration, like you said, like we know, like nigga been on it. If this was a bum, just a nigga who... This was regular. You think he'll be on it for that years?
No, I think he'll just, you know... I don't know. To each his own. So I can't even say that no, because I don't know, you know, how important it was to know if that's really your dad. If that was the truth, you'd have still went through it right now. No dollar amount could have stopped you if that was the real reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I don't know that shit whole way, man. Niggas know who their real daddy is, and they don't see their daddy as if it's the same situation. Like, they ain't even claiming you. Niggas know who their real daddy is, and they don't see him.
Yeah, but just knowing that that's your dad is a you know, whether you rate him as a bum, rich nigga, or whatever, you still know that's my daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you could judge him for sure saying he don't give a fuck about me because that's really my daddy, or he care about me, that's really my daddy. You see what I'm saying? You can make that decision within you. And sometimes, you know, you just feel lost out here when you just don't know, like, damn, I know my mama, but I don't know the other counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Like, or where I come from, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of a little...
I don't know, bro. I just look at that as the equivalent of knowing and never seeing your daddy. I think that's just kind of... I get the point you're making where you just know, but it's the same thing of being removed, bro.
But knowing and not knowing is two different emotions, like, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you think about it, like, to know something is one thing, but not to know is still in the blind.
I think we both making a point because I'm still saying the absence is still there.
Yeah, but I know who he is. It's not even about you being here. It's just about me knowing that's my part. He a piece of shit. He ain't never did nothing for me, but I know that's my fucking daddy. Compared to somebody that's just walking around like, man, where I come from? Like, you know, who's the other counterpart of where I come from?
No,
like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, fuck, I think sometimes when you know your mom and your dad, you kind of know yourself better. You know, like, now I get this from him, I get this from her. Like certain personality traits, things of that nature, you you know, or this why I act this way because my part just like this or something like that. You know, sometimes when you don't know that other counterpart, you be a little lost on who you are. No matter what family you go into, a foster care parent that could be good to you, and you still looking like, I got these mischievous ways, or I still want to steal, or I still want to do certain things, and it's like, yeah, my pa was a fucking kleptomaniac, you know what I'm saying? But with me not knowing him, I don't even know how to correct that directly. I just don't know why I get these feelings. I don't know why I feel this way. So I think you be having to avoid, you know, a part in your heart or whatever that you feel like, man, that bitch still open because I just don't know. But if when you know, you just know, and you could call it for what it is. Like, it's just a piece of shit. Like, he didn't give a fuck about me. You know that for sure. Even though you can say that to whatever, man. But then there are cases where, you know, I wasn't around because your mama did this, or your mama ran me away. She put me in jail 2-3 times. I just left it alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes you need to know that side of the story because the mama will paint a picture to you like your pa wasn't shit, but the whole time this dude was trying when you was 2, 3, 4 years old. I went to jail 2 times fucking with your mom. I just backed all the way off. You know what I'm saying? I went and started another family doing my own thing, dog. I always thought about you, but at the end of the day, I just didn't want to deal with what come with trying to be your daddy with a mama like you got. You know what I'm saying? So it's multiple situations that may happen that makes people, you know, move the way that they move. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
It's a good and bad having one parent and 2 parents. It's a good and bad with all of it.
In a way, depending on if you got 2 good parents. You know, if you got 2 good parents, then you might have a different. You know,
Just from the pattern that I've been seeing and through my experience, like the strongest people and the strongest hustlers and the people with the hardest drive just come from that one parent household with that single parent, because it made you convert into that. You know what I'm saying? You the strongest and bravest men be the person who grew up in a single household with just moms, and it make a nigga be like, damn, I thought a woman couldn't raise no man. Shit, a nigga kind of like had to, and he kind of like raised himself from being outside and putting a million people dads together to form who he want to be. And that's some of the bravest niggas and most hustler niggas who daddy was absent.
Yeah, in some cases, like
Most cases that I done seen in life.
because you can have a father in the house and admire him to a certain level that you go, your life just much more smoother. You ain't confused. You ain't trying to figure it out. He nigga damn near got a blueprint. The same concept of what you trying to do for your son in this day and time. I'm trying to set my son up to have a smooth transition into living life and becoming the man that he want to become. He ain't got to be confused and trying to figure it out and then trying to pick from all these people, because everybody that you pick from might not be good role models that you're taking on. You just like certain things about them and take on these things, which wasn't really productive for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? You figured it out. You went through a lot of trials and tribulations and confusion
No, that's
to
what I'm
find it out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you gonna have to go through by not having a daddy present, like you saying, and that's how you form. I don't know, bro. Just having your daddy there, bro, it's like you still have a crutch. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go as hard for yourself as you do when your daddy there. That's what I'm saying. It's the downs. The point that you're making is true. You don't have to make them mistakes because daddy got it ironed out, you hear me? But that person experienced the best teaching, who took all that shit together, went to jail, made all type of mistakes in his life, and now he a person. I don't think you could put that person that had his father, you know, side by side.
So if he had a father that taught him to be an upright man, go get your own, blah, 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 give you all the same thing, but gave you
That's
like...
possible. I was just saying, speaking from the large amount of people that I know growing up so far. But that is, not everybody. I know niggas with... That's why we don't have to always go around when we make certain statements like we did that before, like I'm just Xing everybody out. I know people who got 2 parent households and they A1, but it's 20-1. So I'm just making a point from the other side because it's 20-1.
Yeah, meaning like you saw more people in a single household that, you know, but...
I admire you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but did they, how many that crashed out compared to the ones that you admire? How many?
Nah. That's a more deeper point right there. That if you look at that, then it's like you. So yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, because I know a lot.
Them small, the number small.
Yeah, when you look at it from that perspective,
when you separate it
right there, it look like damn. A lot of them niggas didn't turn out as good either. They were strong men. They might be stand up men, but he in jail. He doing a bid. He woo. You know what I'm saying? It's still a funny. But you respect him as the man. You respect him as being a certain kind of person and standing for certain things, like, you know, because he had to figure it out. And you respect him for that. But at the end of the day, he's still, like, in a place that you know what I'm saying, you don't desire for you, your kid, nobody.
Cause it's like this, big brother. Just a small example. Like say some shit like when I was young, big brother, with no and most even right now, I ain't think a time matter. What day it is, like in time. I just think that when you ain't got no parent, when you ain't got no father, and you 7, 8 years old, and your mama going to work, you're going to bring you by your grandma, and you going down the street to Milne Park, you know what I'm saying, at 5 o'clock in the evening, you going by yourself. The people who outside, when you go to the park, that's your friends, and that's who you playing with. A person who got their father in the household, you can't go, boy, at no 7 by yourself.
Right.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to get roughed up, you're going to get into all kind of shit that your daddy going to cover you from. You see what I'm saying? You're not about to go out there, boy, and be going all the time of the night, street lights on, we don't know where you at, and you 8. I did that, though.
Right. And it led you to juvenile life.
No, I was just making a point that it do make you more stronger, bro, and experience is the best teacher.
I think you can, but I you know, like I said, I always think that
You don't got to go down that road.
no, you don't have to go down that road and still get those same
Results?
understanding about life, because you could be a daddy that talk to your kid and telling them like, man, look, listen, a man do this. Like you can give him these rules where it become defined in him to a level where he looking at it like, I know why I'm doing this. I know the reason I'm doing it. I know why I'm not fucking with them. I know what I'm trying to do. I know where I'm trying to go at. Like, you know what I'm saying, in life. And you still gonna go through, you know, your daddy not really covering you from, if you playing football, don't get roughed up when he know that that's a part of being a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He understand, like, yeah, nigga, don't cry, get back in the bull ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, staying on it when you got a certain kind of father that's understanding the principles of being a man and just instilling that in you and letting you know it's gonna be all right. Just having that comfort sometimes encourage you to move on without confusion, like without being like a little lost in, am I doing the right thing or I'm doing the wrong thing? You know, so I think that's a better training. I'm not saying have. I'm not saying
that's a better training.
I'm not saying have a.
Than making mistakes and learning from your own mistakes.
No, I'm saying you're gonna make mistakes. I got daughters and I let them make mistakes and be like, listen, you speeding, you did whatever, you gotta pay that ticket. I'm not comforting her up and just saying I'm gonna pay the ticket because you got in trouble, and I'm just you gotta find your way out of that one. You know what I'm saying? You work, you go ahead and pay it. I got the money to pay it, but at the end of the day, that's your responsibility. Teaching them how to be responsible in a right manner, like, you know what I'm saying? And just let them know you got support. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that push you harder to know, man. You know how many times nigga played football and didn't see a mom or a daddy, and I'm looking at them kids that got their mom and daddy bringing pads out there, you know, that shit felt like, damn, I wish my mom and them would come see me at the game. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I wanted that.
At my experience,
you didn't want them to
no, yeah, fucking right. But the nigga who always
he was weak.
the nigga who always carrying that ball, busting through every motherfucking thing. Like, nigga, no, he MVP. Boy, everything. The coach got to pick him up for practice every day. He don't have a father. That always be the star nigga on the team. He don't even have a father. He's so rough and he got so good, fending from his own. That's why I say I'm not making it like it's so great not to have a fucking daddy.
I'm just saying it's a different drive that come with these kind of people.
That's all I'm saying, brother.
Come with different drive. Yeah.
That nigga who breaking that motherfucker,
and the only thing
coach gonna pick him up. He ain't got nobody.
And the only thing I'm adding to that, not saying that what you're saying is totally wrong. I'm just saying with a little guidance with it. Because the same way that coach is with him, his daddy could be the same way. He can be cold. He could be a cold player, and his daddy could be the same way the coach is with him. Bring him there, pick him up, drive him, you know what I'm saying, on his back, on him hard. Bitch, you gonna, you know, like we're gonna practice after practice, you know what I'm saying? Some shit that you probably wouldn't do on your own because you wanna go run with your friends. You might have a daddy that's saying, no, nigga, we gotta keep running. We gotta practice more. I want you to be the best. But your own drive might not have that because, you know, I'm after practice, I'm going to hang with my friends. And then that become the hustling and the on the side trying to make money because you're caught up in the circle or whatever. When you got a daddy that's telling you now, you're going to practice after practice and then you're going to go home, and I got you on the right track and you still make it.
What make it, a lot of sense of what you were saying when you saying the key thing that I'm accepting from you is when you saying I let my kids make the mistakes. That's the key thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause without you saying that part, it make everything that I say feel like it's super logic and it's crushing that. Without you saying that one part right there, big brother, because that's key. Because you gon' from the other side of that, you gonna get, damn man, motherfucker had a good daddy, he ain't had that to do. That's what we always gonna hear that. They had a good daddy. Cause you ain't let him make the mistakes. That's why I said that was the key woo. And that's why niggas in the street like, damn, you don't even got that to do. Cause bro, he never even made no mistakes and experience. Right. He not listening to his daddy. Yeah, I fucking preach to my son, ooh, don't do this, don't do that. But eventually he still gonna do some of the things I told him not to do because experience.
Yeah, he
don't really know its intention. I can't even describe to him in words how this shit really gonna play out in real time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you do it in real time, you know that fucking stove was hot, bro.
Gotta let him burn himself, you know.
That's why I said that was real important. What you said, the key point.
Not scorch yourself, not get third-degree burns, but bitches hot.
Yeah.
You see, you let them touch it a little bit to know. So that's what I say. You gotta let them have their experiences as well, but you gotta still be there for a guidance in the experience. And ain't nothing like being guided away when I make a mistake. You could tell me the right way to go on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, son, it's because you did this. That's why this happened. That's what I've been trying to tell you, but I allowed you to do that because I know it wasn't gonna kill you, but I know it's gonna put you in a situation where all this gonna make sense to you right now. Sometimes I gotta let you go through some things so you can see why I say what I'm saying, and that's the best way to teach.
Like my son, he 8. I tell him every time he hop on a bike or hop on a dirt bike, do this, bro. Watch this. Watch the cause. Like, don't just watch the street, big boy. Watch the cars in the driveways of the people. You know what I'm saying?
They can back out and don't see you.
Right. Especially when you're on the bike. They don't hear like the dirt bike. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to turn all fast and shit on a regular bike. And I see him fall every time before he did it. And it be something that I told him that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So when he fall, cry, scrape his knee, I turn my head like I don't even know he fell. Right. But I know he over there. I know he over there. I'm looking at him. But I see him trying to stare at me because he wasn't looking for me to come over there, brush him off, get him back on the bike, and baby him up. Right. You hear me? Ain't like I'm calling the dog or something.
Right. Sometimes
by the time I look back, he getting up. Get up, what happened? But I saw the whole shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let him make those type of mistakes.
Because I seen him look over there like, come to my rescue. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you need quality time with your kids a certain way because without that, the mom will become the cushion that makes you trip. Like now he's starting to see like, damn, when I do this and daddy be
mama
mad.
With me,
but mama gonna cover for me a certain kind of way. So you know what I'm saying, to a level to make him like, look, don't do my baby.
You going too hard.
Yeah, you're going too hard. She gonna check you that something that I ain't gotta do. You know what I'm saying? She'll do it for you. So your own quality time, you get to share a certain bond with him where he respect you a certain kind of way without, you know, the other parent interfering with, you know, whatever. And like I think they both need, you know, you need some time with your mom, you need some time with me, and you need some time with us together. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's just a part of like, you know, really raising a kid with a certain level of balance. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think a nigga could create balance or really have the same identity as a father? Where this person this kid living in the household with the mama and the daddy, and this kid right here by the courts go by the daddy on the weekend.
I think it could you could still work. I think it still could work out.
That's the identity of the father of the person who in the house.
I think if you spending quality time with him, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
No, wrong.
No, listen what I'm saying. Like so. Me and your mama didn't work out, but we share this kid, right? So you with your mama for 2 weeks or a week, and you with me for 2 weeks.
No, you on a weekend.
I'm on a weekend.
Not a court. That's from the courts.
Well, it's. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's much more difficult because through the week I'm used to whatever, but then you got to get on a routine of still spending time with the kid enough for him to understand and respect you a certain kind of way to when he know whatever I do around my mom, I know I can't do it around him. Because he don't allow that, but I love him, like, you know what I'm saying? So you still pouring on love, but you still showing them, like, listen, kid, I don't really care how your mama run a house because I can't control that. But when you come here, these are the rules. This is how we rock. Right. It's still a form of balance, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because he know now, damn, in certain situations I can't do certain things. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't saying just be super stern and hard on him with no love. I'm saying find balance in the way you doing whatever you doing. But you got to know. Get your face right when you come in here. You know, we wash dishes over here. We clean our room up over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what your mama house do. So you'll know is either you're gonna resent coming over here, or you're gonna get with it like, man, because I love my daddy. He showed me love. He spent money with me. He do things with me. At the end of the day, yeah, I'm going to fuck with him. But I know when I go over there, I got to get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it can work. It's much more difficult because you got to make them get in line from a routine that they've been doing Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? That they're used to. So when I come here, I'm like, oh man, this nigga always got these rules or whatever may be the case that's different from the other house that I come from. So yeah, it can be complicated, but I think if you stick with it and deal with it long enough, you'll get them in line.
Yeah. I can see that from
that perspective.
Because like some ways, certain fathers roll. Like I said, from certain ways. Because I know also, big brother, that shit is like that shit start overpowering your kid relationship. To where, like, if you a person who just get your kid on the weekend, it's a difference of you working around your schedule throughout the week. You pushing certain shit off. Oh, we podcast on Wednesday at 5. I know I could transfer this fucking podcast to Friday or do 2 Monday. You know what I'm saying? To make it still work, I better get my son because I'm jamming out on Saturday, bitch. I ain't coming back till Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? But by you just having your son, now you gotta dedicate yourself to Saturday and Sunday. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I gotta move around on Saturday and Sunday. I got shit in plan. I ain't got them days of insurance to play and twist no more. Saturday and Sunday is my day. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get them, I gotta wait till the next weekend to get them. You know what I'm saying? And some keep popping up on Saturday and Sunday. I'm miserable trying to make my life revolve around my son on Saturday and Sunday. So either way, I'm gonna be miserable. I'm gonna start losing focus within my son, especially if you're a type of nigga running hoes and that type of shit. Man, you ain't about to just glue yourself to, well, I gotta be a daddy on Saturday and Sunday. I can't. Your whole life is fucked up.
Yeah, it's called prioritizing. So you know what's mostly important to you.
And then another step, you'll lose contact. Shit, I don't know, bro. Important or not, that's a hard task, bro. To show up in your fucking son's life on the fucking weekend, and also.
Yeah, I ain't saying it's easy. I'm just saying it could be done. That's all I'm saying. If you know, if that is as valuable to you, you're gonna.
It'll be done, but it not for the rent. Not for.
You'll find a way to work around it.
And
grandma, come listen.
That's what I'm about to tell you.
Go by your grandma at night.
That's what I'm about to tell you. That shit gonna get played out. Cause what's gonna happen is, especially if you got a girl. You're going to be picking up your kid, bringing them back home, and then you still going to be moving because you're a person running the street getting shit done. So now your new girl is watching your son without you, and it's making it seem like it's her son. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so she going to start having a problem with you. Hey, listen, man, don't go get your son if you ain't going to be there with him. Because I got something to do.
Right.
What the fuck you going to get your son and then you dip out for? It'll start going to that.
Yeah, you just gotta prioritize because every week shouldn't be that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you prioritize, and some weeks you gotta make like, man, I'm dedicating this to my son regardless.
Nah, not every week ain't gonna work. Real son, fake son.
Yeah, every week may not work, but at the end of the day, I know this my weekend again. I'm gonna work something out this weekend, but next weekend we going to such and such, son. We gonna go do such and such Saturday and Sunday. We going to do this. This week I gotta go make me some money, but you gotta like. Balance it out to some level, like I gotta make time for this kid, you know what I'm saying? Because according to the court, that's the only time I can get him is on the weekend.
Right.
Or fight for a week thing or whatever you gonna do.
Yeah, and the whole shit is the kid ain't do nobody nothing. It's just a decision based on what the parents did, and they fucked the kid up to even be going through that. The kid always lose. That's the whole shit. Every time.
Right, yeah. That's why you gotta watch who you make a baby with.
Nigga don't be knowing that. At them times, it all be gravy.
Yeah.
At the time nigga making a baby, it's always
people
gravy.
do change up, like, according to sometimes when kids come involved, like you was a certain kind of fun person.
What?
Because they got people that's a super mom to a level where they start neglecting the mate. The mate, like, I got this boy. Like, listen, he got his own room he can stay in. No, my baby's staying right here. Now we can't never do nothing. I'm like the baby in the middle. You know what I'm saying? 7 years old, still sleeping in the bed. Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let that boy go in his room.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that could start a lot of problems, like, because you this super mom that don't know how to have balance either. You don't know how to balance it out to give your man his time and separate it's not kid time right now. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's out of order or lopsided leads to a problem, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just period.
That's facts, though.
You know.
Nigga can't, no, nah, that's real shit. That's what you gonna get, man. Ass is shit, man. Just real and raw, man. Audio dope, man. Podcast medicine, man. Subscribe, man. If you watch this podcast after we go off, after it premiere, man, still subscribe.
Right.
Still like, man.
Smash that like button, yes, all the time.
And that's what it is, man. I go by Gad, the psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, brother.
You already know what to watch.
Man, watch this, don't watch that other shit.
Yeah.
Boom.